What's going on, everybody? I'm Brother Lucas, that's Sean Patrick, and this is Backseat Gorilla Club. Now, this is our continuing coverage of the G128, the G1 Climax 28. I always mess that up. And this is going to be A block for July 20th, 2018. And this is going to be the first part, which is just all the tag matches. So let me go over what they are. First one is going to be Zack Sabre Jr. and Taka Michinoku versus Toa Henare and Shota Umino. Second match is Kota Ibushi and Yujiro Takahashi versus Gedo and Yano. Third match is Sonata and Naito versus Finn Juice or David Finlay and Juice Robinson. Fourth match is God, the Gorillas of Destiny, Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa versus Kenny Omega and Chase Owens. And the fifth match for this is going to be Ishii and Sho versus Yo and Goto. So let me just go right into this first one here. ZSJ and Taka Michinoku versus Toa Henare and Shota Umino. So, if you guys are familiar with New Japan, you're gonna already know what's going on as soon as you see the guy in black trunks, which means, you know, Young Lion. If he's the only one in the match, probably gonna be the one eating the pin. So Shota and Taka start off. Zack starts just after they go at it for a bit. Zack comes in and starts twisting on Shota. Does a bow and arrow on him right off the bat. He gets out to the ropes. Taka comes back in and puts Shota in some kind of arm lock. They're just working him over. And then Taka kicks Shota in the shin, which looked like pretty heinous. Henare comes in, so does Zack. I think at some point Taka gets eye poke in there too. Henare hits the Samoan drop on Zack. Shota hits the front missile drop kick. And then Zack just gets Shota in STF, which looks pretty wicked. After that, he gets to the ropes, and from there was the octopus stretch that Zack had on him into this on the ground sort of rear chin lock with a leg trap kind of deal. And Zack is so hard to call his submissions. He just makes stuff up. So
whatever happens to be flailing at the time, Zack will grab a hold of and make it hurt.
Yeah, exactly. Just, whatever he finds hanging out, he's just gonna pull it off. So you got anything else to add to that match?
You got that one on lock, dude. That's exactly what I had.
All right, go for the next one.
We got Gedo and Toru Yano versus Takahashi and Kota Ibushi. See, Gedo and Yujiro start off. We had a couple of bites.
Yeah.
Both men got their bites in, then we had a hair pull, which turned into a beard pull, which turned into a double beard grab, and eventually, I think Gedo got grabbed like this, and then Ibushi came down with a double axe handle and smashed him.
Smashed his beard, yeah.
It was a fun little spot. Of course,
the beard is funny, huh?
Yeah. Our bearded brethren, man, we gotta look out for them.
Yeah.
Yano, of course, he has to go for the turnbuckle, get that pad off of there like he always does, but, the first time you don't succeed because the ref stops you, but, of course, you're just going to go back, It's an addiction with turnbuckle pads, and, of course, he ends up paying for it at the end, he always eats it, so, you get what you pay for there. Kota hit this beautiful standing moonsault corkscrew style, just up, twist, down. It was great. Let's see. Then towards the end, we got Gedo takes a reverse DDT, and then he's down on his knees, eats another DDT, and Yujiro gets the win over Gedo in this one. You have anything to add?
Yeah, I just wanted to talk about just Yano's awesome belly-to-belly suplex that he's starting to do now. He just tosses the guy halfway across the ring. It looks really cool. So I'm glad he's doing more wrestling stuff. It really adds to. I don't know. It's funny because he wants to wrestle, but he can't. Like you said, he's addicted. He can't stop being Yano. It's great. So, and then going to the third match is going to be Lij, Sonata, and Tetsuya Naito versus Juice Robinson and David Finlay, also known as Finn Juice. So right off the bat, Naito walks out and spits on Rocky Romero. First thing he does is he does the fist thing to Kevin Kelly. He does it, and then he does it to Rocky Romero. However, Rocky's in chaos, which is the opposing faction. So Rocky bites for this fist bump, and then Naito just spits on him instead. So Naito versus Juice to start. So this whole thing is basically Naito beating the crap out of Juice's left hand, because they have a match coming up tomorrow for B Block. So this whole match basically was Naito working on Juice and his left hand. So Naito goes right after from the start, and then after that, Sonata and Finlay come in. Naito kind of trips Finlay just a little bit to distract him. Sonata gets the advantage on him after that. On the outside, once again, Naito is working the hand on the outside. Like I said, that's the story of this match in my eyes. Juice ends up hitting Naito with like a big, like kind of like sit out lariat. And then of course you have your spit spot where Naito just spits right at him. And Juice tries to use his left hand at one point, and the ref like grabs it. And so there's another cool part where Juice was on the ground, sort of sitting up, and you know how Naito does his running like basement drop kick to the head. Well, he changed it to hitting the left hand of Juice. So that's what I like about Naito. He adjusts to the stuff like that. Dave Finlay had a nice little Uranagi backbreaker to Sonata. Juice did his little Harlem sidekick deal as usual, and there was a standing moonsault by Sonata to David Finlay. There's a little skull in tease for a minute, but eventually Sonata wrapped up David Finlay, did his little spin while locked into skull end, and then stopped and just hit him standing while Finlay had to tap to the skull end standing style. You got anything?
See, didn't have any tranquilo spots in that match.
No, I don't think so. He was just working the hand.
Yeah, and yeah, it was nothing but hand work. Oh, after the match, they continued to work on the hand.
That's true.
You know, all the way to the back. They dropped an elbow on that injured hand. It was confirmed tonight that that hand's probably going to be in a cast until September, I believe, is what they said. But we will see how that works out.
Naito also did like the Juice's little left punches, like mocking him once he like was on the way out towards the announce table too. Forgot that.
Yeah. This one's kind of surprising as far as order on the card. It's Chase Owens and Kenny Omega versus the Girls of Destiny, Tonga Loa and Tama Tonga. Of course, this is the rivalry that we've all been waiting to see. You know, you got Bullet Club Elite versus BCOG. Of course, you know, GOD comes out, you know, they're doing the whole bad guy gimmick, and you know, they get in the ring, instantly control the ring. They won't let the elite members in, so they just jump in. Of course, the beatdown happens right then and there. The ref rings the bell, it's on, and it's nothing but a beatdown. You know, Chase gets destroyed almost immediately by the tag team maneuvers. Nice combos in there. You know, Kenny comes in, he hits a double basement drop kick, which was really nice, took the big guys down. Had a Coda Crusher and a Bulldog, excuse me, Bulldog combo, which was really good, also by Kenny Omega. Man, Kenny eats a lot of stuff in this match. You know, he eats some big kicks, he eats a couple of spears. His quick tags by the Tongans. Chase gets destroyed and a whole lot more.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty obvious who's going to eat the pin on this one. You know, we had a couple of over-the-top spots, a couple of dives, a couple of close calls. Can you get some right fists in? And after that, both of them eat gun stuns. And then we have Loa with his brand new move that used to be the Tongan driver, now called 8, to Chase Owens for the 1-2-3. You know, and then after the match, there's also a run-in, and you know, Kenny was attacked again, just furthering that storyline even deeper. What you got?
I like the fact that there was a little hope spot, like Chase was gonna make the hot tag to Kenny, and right at the last second, Tama just pulled Kenny off the apron, and so then Chase just got beat down some more. Yeah, I noticed little things like that. So, moving on to the last tag match of the night, we have Tomohiro Ishii and Sho versus Hiroki Goto and Yo. So Sho and Yo are obviously, you know, a tag team usually revolving 3K in the junior division, and I'm sure they've fought and trained against each other about a billion times. It looked like they knew exactly what they're gonna do before they even did it. So Goto and Ishii actually start off. This is the match that they're promoting for tomorrow, which I'm looking forward to seeing. And then they get to go at it for just a little bit, and then Sho and Yo come in. Yo does an O'Connor roll with the bridge, kind of the way Sonata won last night, but he just gets a 2 count. There's a nice like flying spinning forearm by Yo to show as well, and then Goto and Ishii come back in again. Goto, this was cool. He snap suplexes Show onto Ishii, and then Yo hits a Enziguri plus a double stomp and then a drop kick onto Show, and then, or is it onto Ishii? Actually, I'm not sure. Yo hits Ishii with a Falcon Arrow, which is surprising. He got a nice 2 count out of that, and then Show hits the Enziguri to the back of Yo's head, and then right after that, pretty quickly, there was a little 2 count by Ishii, followed up by his brainbuster to Yo to finish it off. So it was pretty devastating that just Yo took that brainbuster, and you got anything to add to that?
The one good thing, or one of the good things I really enjoy about New Japan is the small details. Stuff like Yo and Show were in there, and they were working the ropes, running back and forth, and how somebody can grab onto the ropes, and the other guy, grabs them from behind, tries to get them, roll them back into a pinning predicament. On this particular one, I noticed he held onto that rope, and he was still going really fast, but he held on, and there's just a slight hesitation before it broke. It's just stuff like that that brings a little bit of legitimacy to this whole thing that most people wouldn't understand, or they wouldn't notice unless they were looking for it, but it was really good, and I'm really looking forward to the second half of this show.
Let's go watch it.
Oh yeah, you know what? Hit that like button. Subscribe to this channel, leave us a comment, and you know what? Also, we are now on Twitter at BSGC Wrestling, so you can go check us out there. We'll always let you know what's up to date, so hit the bell notification, follow us on Twitter, do all those things. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Help us build that brand.